Hello everyone and welcome back to Grounded. So we are on the 1.3 update, finally. We're in the beta version of it. So we can see there we've just gained some raw science. That is because of the new quest system. We're getting a lot of unlocks at the top for things that we've completed before the quest system came into effect. So we'll just let those tick away. I apologise, it's been about a month since the last episode. A few reasons for that. I came down with COVID. It was quite bad for a couple weeks. Still feeling it at the moment, so still got a bad chest, so may have to mute myself a few times to cough and stuff.
That tastes really good.
But then I thought, with the update 1.3 coming, it was dubbed to be the biggest update from Obsidian so far. So I thought we might as well wait for that to come out and see what additional things we get into the backyard. There isn't as much as I thought we were going to get. No new creatures, no new biomes. It was mostly big because of the creative mode they've added. But they have done a bit of rebalancing, so the difficulty on WoW has changed. I don't like how he's on there. No, I don't like that at all. He could literally just walk down there and then be right next to our base, which he's never done before. So let's hope he goes back down. Yeah, good. Good. So yeah, they made a lot of changes to the WoW difficulty. I'll just get those up quickly so I can explain what they've actually changed, because it is quite important. So they've increased player damage from 75% to 80%, which is good for us. They've increased building health strength from 50% to 100%, so all our building structures should be twice as durable now. That would have been very useful on the last episode when we done the mixers, but never mind. Item durability is also increased from 75% to 100%, so item durability is actually better now as well. However, there is a penalty for durability on death. That's increased from 10% to 30%. So if we die, our weapon and armor are going to take a 30% durability hit each time, which is big. So yeah, that's more of a penalty for dying, which is, I suppose, a good thing on such a hard difficulty. And they've also increased creature health from 100% to 120%, which is huge. That's going to be even bigger on bosses. That is quite a big jump. Time of day speed decreased from 100% to 80%. That is a weird one, so I'm guessing that means days are going to go slower for us. I guess that's to compensate for the fact that it takes longer to kill things. Fall damage has increased from 100% to 120%, and death behavior has changed as well in terms of what you drop. So previously we would drop all items apart from crafted items. Now, however, we will drop all items. I think that's how it used to be back in the day. But yeah, that's also going to be punishing. If we die in a really difficult to reach place, we're only going to have the weapons the items we've got equipped going into it. So yeah, we're just going to have to be a little bit more careful, really. So it's been a while. I can't really remember what we were doing. There's been a few extra changes as well. One of the main ones is with regards to dandelion tufts. You no longer equip them, and they are now one-time use only. Now, as you can see, we've got 2 in here. We're going to need a lot more than that, so that's probably the first thing we're going to do. So, literally can't equip these anymore. But if we get a fluffy dandelion tuft, we can put that in the trinket slot, and that has unlimited use, which is quite nice. So we need to try and get one of those as soon as possible. They've also done a change. A lot of people don't realise, but they've made it so that you auto sprint now, and I don't like that so much, so I'm going to turn that off. Toggle sprint. I think he just like auto runs. See, I'm not pressing anything here. But if I press the button, I'll start walking. But I want it to be the other way? Let's just see. Okay. Right, so it just remembers what you pressed last time. Okay, we'll have to try and remember that. They've also renamed our slop to syrup. So if you see soothing syrup, that is the old slop, and it now actually has a fixed recipe of 1 algae and 1 mushroom, rather than just throwing 3 of any random item in there. So we're going to have to get a lot more algae to make those going forward. Okay, so I think first of all we're going to need to get a dandelion tuft. So I'm just going to put these back on here. For some reason they're unmapping themselves automatically. I'm not sure why. They've also changed the Mask of the Mother Demon armor to heavy armor. So yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. So as you can see in the bottom right corner there, it says 2 dandelion tufts, even though I don't have them equipped. It means we can glide off twice for unlimited amounts of time as well. So here you go, there's no timer this time, so we can literally just glide down from any height without a worry. But we are definitely going to want to get some more. And hopefully a fluffy. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. They do drop more dandelion tufts now, so I think they've increased it massively. So we've got 8 from 1 there. Usually you only get 2 or 3. Sometimes you would get 0, which was probably a bug. I'm just gonna try and find some more. So there's one over here. Oh, they've also added you see a little cooldown bar there, so when you eat meals or meat, which are counted as meals, smoothies or use a bandage, there is a 4-second cooldown before you can use another one of any of those. However, they've increased the healing strength of all of those items, especially bandages, so bandages are going to be much more useful than what they were previously now. So hopefully that will take some pressure off of using smoothies for all heals going forward. I totally forgot about these guys. And I'm a little rusty, so let's just see how we get on here. Oh, I got turned around by the clover there. Where is my stamina? I feel like they've also changed the blocking speed. Might just be me, but it does feel like they have, so that's going to take a little bit of adjusting. I think they all landed up high. Oh no. Yeah, I think they did. Yep, they're all up there. Yep. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this new sprinting mechanic. I really don't like that at all. I'm gonna have to see if I can revert that back to how it used to be. Oh, you're weak to fresh, okay. Hey, here's a little fresh ability there. That must be another update. So, combo finisher area of effect. So maybe if I get 3 hits with this Mint Mace, it does like an AoE attack, which pretty good. So I'll show you a bandage here. So I'm just going to pop a bandage, and you'll see it heals much quicker now, and also a lot more health, which is great. Makes it an actual viable healing item during combat now, which is good. Because usually right there I would pop a smoothie during the fight. I guess we'll try and find one more dandelion tuft. Sorry, one more dandelion to chop down for tufts. Can never find them when you need them. They've also changed the Black Widow, so the Black Widow is now not resistant to every type. And she is now actually weak to sour, which adds another use to sour, I suppose, but I thought it was quite cool, the Black Widow not really being weak to anything. It's made her feel a little bit more dangerous, I guess, but yeah, I guess sour's always been lacking, so I guess if there's more creatures that are weak to sour, then that's probably a good thing. I came over for that dandelion and it's not one of the ones with the tufts on it. There's one over there, but that's stink bug territory. Okay, well we got 17, that'll keep us going for now. See, I'm auto-sprinting there, and I don't want to be sprinting right now because my stamina is just going to disappear. So let's just see what settings we've got for this. Toggle sprint, push to sprint. Whoops. Push to sprint. Apply. So we're walking. Nope, and you have to hold it down to sprint. That's obviously not what we want. Nope, that's definitely not what we want. It's worse than the other version. I really don't know why they've changed that. Like, I don't think anyone's asked for that. I'm just going to have to leave toggle sprint on because the other ones are terrible for controller. Yep. Very weird change. I really hope they revert that back to how it was. Such a stupid change. So I'm just sprinting everywhere and I don't want to be. My stamina's just dropping. Okay. What to do? I'm not actually sure what to do. We've got a lot of armor. I can't remember what we were up to last episode, but we've got a pinch whacker. Mask of the Mother Demon. I guess we went to get all the moth gear, didn't we? Interesting. So what have we got here? Assassin's Greaves. That gives us the Cutman ability. Overbearing. Quick charge. That gives us ranged cut. Ranged cut. So this is our ranged armor essentially. We actually wear Thor's Pendant all the time now, we don't need to put a Dandelion Tuft in this slot. And then we've got Pinchwhacker, which has a new ability as well, Combo Finish Short Circuit. So I think that makes it every time you hit the third hit, it will do an AoE attack similar to the new Mint Mace. But I think our bag's a little too full. So I think we should go and empty it a little bit.
Sweet as a honeybee.
Put some emergency food in here, to be fair. Do hot deposits. Let's put the Pinchwhacker in there. Can't see myself using that very much. And then I think the rest is probably okay. It's literally dropped on the floor. Okay, I think it's getting dark, but let's take a look at the map. We'll also see here that you can see all the milk mullers that we've found and all the scabbies that we found. We don't want those clogging up our map, so I'm going to hide those. And think about what we can go and do. So I know there's a new little tunnel somewhere over here. I think that would be a good place to go and investigate. So I have no idea what's in there, if anything. Got a lot of muscle sprouts ready to collect, so that's something to do on another time as well. I think I said at the end of last episode I would do that, but clearly forgot. So let's take this one. You can also rename ziplines now to try and stop you from accidentally taking the wrong one. And we should be able to easily glide all the way down here. And hopefully not die. So we can do the tufts right at the start because we don't have to worry about the durability anymore. But if I let go and then pull it out again, that will use a second dandelion tuft. So something to be mindful of as well. Now, between one of the rocks and the side of this wall, there should be a new little tunnel. That's all I know. So I'm curious to see what is going to be in there. We've got raw science apparently here. I think that's up top, isn't it? See, I tried to use sprint just before I ran there. There's the raw signs. But because of the change, my run did not work. I really, really don't like that change.
Science is out of control.
This looks promising.
Time.
This could be the one. Alright, so let's see what's in here. I'm not actually sure if it does actually go anywhere. Looks interesting. Looks like a blinking Fallout vault. Nothing else around? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so it's literally just a blank door. Judging by these screens, I wonder if this will open if we defeat Director Schmechter. So they look kind of similar to the ones in his lab. But yeah, we can literally cannot do anything with that. Interesting. Alright, well, something to keep in mind. I'm assuming this is going to be something. And maybe we'll check back once Director Schmecter's dead and see if it opens up at all. But, very interesting. Okay, it's getting dark. And there's mosquitoes about, so let's go back in here and figure out what to do next. So, we obviously do have Director Schmecter we can go and kill. Gonna need a very strong sour weapon for that. We do have one mixer left to do over here as well, which should be, I guess, a little easier now that buildings have increased durability. But creatures also have more health, so, you know. We also have an objective over here, which is to do the base defense for the main story. And we also have the brawny, whatever it's called, boy box or whatever, with the Wasp Queen in over there, which we also haven't done yet because releasing the wasps scares me. Other than that, I don't think we've actually got much left, other than finding all of the molars. We killed the mantis, didn't we? Pretty sure we killed the mantis. Yes, we did. Once. So, the mantis has been killed. We do have one harmless, which I've missed on the creature card list. That's the Broodmother, I think, which we keep forgetting to scan whenever we go there. And then we've got 3 more here. Infected Broodmother, Wasp Queen, and I don't know what that one could be. Not sure. Alright, so I'm thinking... Wasps scare me, but I really want to get this open so I can get the final burgle chip. But I'm also thinking we take on Director Schmecter. But we're going to need a really strong sour weapon. We did get this and we got it up to level 7, so that could work. But with the changes to combat, I'm going to need to warm up, I think, because I feel like there's almost certainly been some changes with regards to the blocking. So let's get back to base and then... What's the quickest way back to base? I guess it's probably through the pond. Well, there's the koi. It's not stuck. And it is coming this way. Pond hatch is there. I really don't like this accidental running everywhere. So I'm just gonna swim down whilst here and see the mussel sprouts are back. I know we've got a ton at the base, but might as well see if there's any more. There is indeed. So we'll collect all these and take them back. Where is the koi? I don't know.
This is the best ever! Woohoo!
Okay, we've got 15 dandelion tufts left. Gotta keep an eye on that going forward. There's the infected. I feel like they might have increased the draw distance for that actually, because I don't think I would usually have seen that back there. I hope they have. Right, and we're back. Now, I'm gonna be lazy and not collect those for now. Ah, pond moss. Yeah. This new recipe, I forgot about it. So we're gonna need pond moss. We'll go grab that in the morning while it's asleep. Let's use the bed for well rested. Also haven't checked how much raw science we've got after completing those quests. Let's have a look. So we've got 15,000. Jeez. That is a lot. Okay.
Feeling refreshed.
So we have 15,000. I don't like... No. I'm pretty sure he never used to trek over there. Have they changed that? I think they have. I don't think that used to be that low. Because that definitely never used to be a route for the infected infected wolf spider. She used to literally come to here and then turn back. But they've lowered it there. That's scary because she could literally walk up here and then jump off into here if she sees me. Okay, may need to think of something to add over there. But let's go in the ASL. So here's the new quest system. We can refill apprentice quests, which are all of these one-time quests on the side. It shows how much raw science you get from them. A lot of them are going to be really basic stuff that we've already completed, such as build something. So if you just click refill quests, it gives us 3. We've got 1, 2 and 3. They are given in chronological order. And as you can see, very basic stuff. Build a roasting spit, acorn shovel, kill grubs. Once we've done those 3, we'll unlock this slot here and we can gain a daily quest, which can be rolled every 10 minutes, I think, if you don't want it. So we'll keep those there. We'll look into them at some point. But let's have a look at the science shop. So we've got 15,000 science. There's a new one here which is for multiplayer, which reduces friendly fire. We don't need it, but if we're going to get 100% in the game, which I want to try and get, don't know if we'll be able to, but just in case, we'll take it. And then all we've got left is science sets, so I guess we'll just work our way down the list. And there's not actually too much left for us to buy, which is awesome.
That ant's got some moves.
So, we need to go back to the pond. I'm thinking we take on Director Schmechter, or try to. So we're going to need a whole ton of pond moss. I'm going to grab some underwater armor, just so we can stay under for longer.
Armor protection engaged.
There's also been a few changes to some weapons which can be used underwater. So the Rusty Spear now inflicts infection on creatures underwater. It never used to. Rapiers can be used underwater now as underwater weapons. So that's your mosquito and tiger mosquito weapons. I'm not sure if the tick weapon can be used underwater. I'm not actually sure about that one. Also daggers, well, anything that inflicts poison, I think can now also be applied to creatures underwater, whereas it never used to be able to, which is a good change, especially if I do my daggers only run, which is very dependent on venom and poison. That would be good. So yeah, we're going to need a whole ton of this going forward. But at least it's a really easy resource to collect. But we're going to want a whole ton of smoothies before we take on Director Schmechter. And then I guess once we've done that, we can go and investigate that new path and see if it opens up. Alright, that's a lot. I think we're probably good for a little while. Let's just grab these last few as we work our way out. Okay. I think the exit's up here anyway. Cool, that should do us for a while. We need to get some food.
Big boy incoming.
Oh, I forgot about these orcas. Ugh.
There's another aphid.
Come here. Nope. Okay, I'm still terrible at killing aphids. Can hear another one. Ah, poor guy. Stuck. We're going to need mushrooms as well for the smoothies. Come on, how did I miss that? So yeah, let's go get some mushrooms. I know where there's a ton of them. put all these weevils into the fridge, so we've got backup food.
Need a little piece of this?
Some more mushrooms here. Alright, and now we'll kind of loop back on ourselves after we get this crow feather. Also, important change, they've changed the damage that's inflicted on weapon combos. So previously you did 50% damage on your first hit, 100% damage on your second hit, and 150% damage on your third hit. Now you do 100% damage on both your first and second hit, and then 125% damage on your third hit. So it makes getting those triple hits much less important. But as you can see with some of the weapons, they've added a new ability on the third hit of a combo. So let's head back. We'll see if we pass any more mushrooms on the way. Oh, I've gone the complete and utter wrong way. See, I don't like that because we got exhausted there from running, but then as soon as our exhaustion finished, we instantly started running again just because of how the game works now. That's just going to put you in a constant loop of exhaustion, which I think is a really, really, really bad move. Alright, so we should be able to make a whole bunch. Oh, also they changed lint rope, so it only requires one lint to make one lint rope now. Again, that's a very welcome change because it was quite expensive before. Just got 150 raw science by cooking some meat on a fire. Jeez. I'm just going to repair my shield. Ooh, we need more of those. And we're going to have to actually start storing the pond moss and the mushrooms in the smoothie box, because that is literally the only thing we're going to be using them for. As you can see, soothing syrup, we can make 54 of them because we've got 54 mushrooms. So let's actually just do that. It's a lot faster to make them now. We're going to want a whole bunch of bandages too. 28, let's take 30. Get that stack fully up. What else? What else? What else? So this is going to want to be fully repaired. Let's just take repair glue with us. Get some more of that created. I guess. Let's just check our mutations. I can't remember what we were changing last time. I might have actually messed around with these too much. We got mum genes. Yeah, we've literally got 4 out of 5 applied. I don't know what we were up to last episode, but this is the one that we want. Minus Annihilator. Friendly fire damage down, friendly fire defense up. Okay. Apex Predator. So yeah, I think if we're going to go and try Director Schmechter, we're going to want to use Sour, of course. Before I forget as well, let's change out of our swimming gear.
Armoring up.
Not much useful there, to be fair. That one's the main one. Let's get a couple of them cooked. That's cool. Did that used to look like that? I don't think it did. Looks pretty good. All these spare ant parts are just completely useless now. We can't use them in smoothies, which is a bit of a shame. I'm just going to put these in here. I'm not going to be using ranged. They've also rebalanced these badges. I won't go over all the changes they've made there though. I think we probably are going to want these on. That adds venom and poison, but we're not going to be poisoning a robot, so put those back in there. Just need to make sure we've got everything fully repaired, particularly that. We're just getting raw science for fun now. I'm a little nervous about going into this because I haven't practiced combat for a while. I feel like we should do a little bit of a practice run on some creatures. Really don't like that. Let's collect my sap. Let's go kill some orb weavers just to get my iron.
Yo, Ant!
Yeah, that block was really delayed there. Because I'm sprinting, my stamina isn't going to replenish as much in combat. Because when you run, your replenishing stamina bar stops. So if I even run for like half a second whilst in combat, it's gonna impact quite significantly. Really, really, really stupid change.
How many aphids is that?
I just want to kill a few more creatures just to kind of make sure we know what we're doing. There's definitely a delay with getting that shield up. I also can't quickly change to my sword like I used to be able to. I think if I kill one more, I might get a quest complete. Look at that, see? My stamina ran out there and I was just literally moving at like barely at all. Cool, okay. I think I've got my iron a little bit more. I think they've also changed it so that orc creatures are weak to their normal, weaknesses, so I think that should mean that orcs or weavers are now weak to slashing. Is that right? Where's the orb weavers? No, just spicy. Okay. Definitely a delay on their block for the first one in the fight. I'm sure that's a bug. Cool. Our glue should be ready, and let's head straight over to Castle Mordock, or whatever it's called. It's been a while.
Hydration is the key to
Moldark, that's the one. So we'll use this for the spiders, and we'll use this for the boss himself. Now I'm almost certainly going to die, but I want to make some progress today. Let's just check we've got everything ready to go. I think we do. Mutations, so when we're using the sword we want this, minus Annihilator. Does he summon ants or is it just orb weavers? Trying to remember. I think it's just orb weavers. So what can we put on instead? That could be good to stun them if I get in a bit of trouble. Parry Master, they've increased their stamina regen for that quite a lot. And I'm going to be swinging a lot, so it's probably a good one to have. Where's Cardiofan? Cardiofan, yes, good. It's already on. Shocking Dismissal, why not? And then for D, we'll set up another one, but don't think I want Barbarian though. Constantly regenerate health while enraged, that's pretty good. But you cannot perfect block. Put the man on. Go health. Okay, let's see how this goes.
of luck.
All right. Oh, well, these are back. I feel like he might release some ants. I'm not sure. I can't remember. If he does, I'm going to put this on, Annihilator, Cardiofan. Okay, so this is almost certainly going to be death, like I say. So let's just give it a try, and then we'll end the episode after whatever happens here. So, wish me luck.
That tastes really good.
Farewell.
Oh, look at his health. He really doesn't like that sour.
You know you're not hurt. I feel nothing. There's the will to live. Give you a little jolt of energy. Didn't feel it, that tickle.
Honestly, he hasn't got too much health left.
Please, Lieutenant. Future, and I am its architect. You can't feel anything.
Oh, I interrupted him, I think.
Really? Big ticket. Try this. Really? I don't feel anything on. Please. Activate all of them. It tickles.
Right, I think he's going to summon some creatures then, which is... Oh no. Okay, here comes the creatures. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is where it gets really difficult. Maybe I should just focus on Director Schmechter. Oh. Can't heal because of the changes. Can't even get near him. Oh, I think I'm done for. No, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Man, I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth here. No! Jesus, that is rough, man. Oh, he almost had him there too.